Partners begins by stepping forward and crossing their right wrists. Sifu Lau begins by simultaneously stepping forward and grabbing Sifu Wang's Ling Dao and Bei points on his right wrist with her left hand. Number 2.
顺风扫叶
Wind blows, the leaf fall. Sifu Lau immediately slaps at Wang's Zhui Lao point on his temple with her right palm to make him dizzy or even knock him out. Number 3.
顺手闪按
Follow, avoid, deflect. Sifu Lau attempts to hit Wang's Zhu Lao point, but before she can reach it, Wang steps back and blocks her hand. Sifu Lau quickly changes her right hand for a reverse grab from below. Number 4.
怒斩腰勒
Angry chop hitting ribs. Sifu Lau steps forward with the left foot, turns her body to the right, and chops at Wang's Jingmen point on his ribs with her left fist, while she grabs his Yangjun point with other hand. Number 5.
转身翻打
Turn around, hit face. Wang steps backward with his left leg and grabs Sifu Lau's left wrist with his right hand. Wang switches hands as he steps in, spinning to the right. Wang strikes at Sifu Lau's temple with his right back fist for the knockout. Number 6.
闪步封喉
Avoid footwork, grab throat. Sifu Lau blocks Wang's strike by swinging her hand upward and pushing outward. Sifu Lau grabs Wang's wrist with her left hand. Sifu Lau steps inward with her right leg and strikes to a Zheng Ying point in the throat. Number 7.
拧腕扣肘
Twist wrist, break elbow. Wang grabs Sifu Lau's right wrist from below using his right hand. Wang twists Sifu Lau's arm like a vine, stepping backward with his right leg and pressing down on her right elbow with his left arm. Wang's left leg presses into Sifu Lau's right leg. Number 8.
翻身锁喉
Turn around, lock the throat. Keeping hold of Wang's right wrist with her left, Sifu Lau steps away with her right leg and pivots. Sifu Lau uses her left thumb and index finger to grab Wang's throat on the Yuan Yin point. Number 9.
上部锁臂
Step forward, lock the elbow. When Wang's throat is caught, he uses his left hand for a reverse grab against Sifu Lau's left wrist on the Vanshi point. Wang locks Sifu Lau's left arm by cradling it in his own right elbow, then lifting with his right shoulder and pushing down with his left hand. At the same time, Wang moves his left foot and brings his right knee up to press Sifu Lau's left leg. Wang is positioned to break Sifu Lau's elbow or take her down to the ground. Number 10.
退步缠手
Step backwards, wrap around. To avoid the elbow lock, Sifu Lau quickly turns and grabs Wong's right wrist on the Yangzhi point with the right hand. Sifu Lau grabs Wong's left wrist with the left hand. Sifu Lau steps back with the left leg and pulls Wong toward her left waist, using her body to press down. She steps forward with her left leg to hook Wong's right leg. By twisting his arm, Sifu Lau can take him down to the ground. Number 11.
进步推按
Step forward and push. Wong withdraws his right leg to evade the takedown and uncross his arms. Then he steps forward with his left leg and pushes Sifu Lau's arm. Sifu Lau dissolves Wong's push by stepping back with her left leg. Sifu Lau uses her left hand to grab Wong's wrist and twist it. Number 12.
偷步刺腿
Steal a step, kick out. Sifu Lau uses a cross step to close the gap, and she uses her right hand to grab the Jiang point on the shoulder to inflict pain. Also, she has used her right leg to hook Wong's left leg to make him lose balance and fall. Hardness begins by stepping forward and crossing their right wrists. Sifu Lau begins by simultaneously stepping forward and grabbing Sifu Wong's Ling Dao and Erbe points on his right wrist with her left hand. Number 2.
顺风扫叶
Wind blows, the leaf fall. Sifu Lau immediately slaps at Wong's Jue Lao point on his temple with her right palm to make him dizzy or even knock him out. Sifu Lau blocks Wong's strike by swinging her hand upward and pushing outward. Sifu Lau grabs Wong's wrist with her left hand. Sifu Lau steps inward with her right leg and strikes to a Zhang Ying point in the throat. Number 7.
拧腕扣肘。
Twist wrist, break elbow. Wong grabs Sifu Lau's right wrist from below using his right hand. Wong twists Sifu Lau's arm like a vine, stepping backward with his right leg and pressing down on her right elbow with his left arm. Wong's left leg presses into Sifu Lau's right leg. Number 8.
翻身锁喉。
Turn around, lock the throat. Keeping hold of Wong's right wrist with her left, Sifu Lau steps away with her right leg and pivots. Sifu Lau uses her left thumb and index finger to grab Wong's throat on the Yuanying point. Number 9.
上部锁臂。
Step forward, lock the elbow. When Wong's throat is caught, he uses his left hand for a reverse grab against Sifu Lau's left wrist on the Vanshi point. Wong locks Sifu Lau's left arm by cradling it in his own right elbow, then lifting with his right shoulder and pushing down with his left hand. At the same time, Wong moves his left foot and brings his right knee up to press Sifu Lau's left leg. Wong is positioned to break Sifu Lau's elbow or take her down to the ground. Number 10.
退步缠手。
Step backwards, wrap around. To avoid the elbow lock, Sifu Lau quickly turns and grabs Wong's right wrist on the Yangji point with the right hand. Sifu Lau grabs Wong's left wrist with the left hand. Sifu Lau steps back with the left leg and pulls Wong toward her left waist, using her body to press down. She steps forward with her left leg to hook Wong's right leg. By twisting his arm, Sifu Lau can take him down to the ground. Number 11.
进步推按。
Step forward and push. Wong withdraws his right leg to evade the takedown and uncross his arms. Then he steps forward with his left leg and pushes Sifu Lau's arm. Sifu Lau dissolves Wong's push by stepping back with her left leg. Sifu Lau uses her left hand to grab Wong's wrist and twist it. Number 12.
偷步刺腿。
Steal a step, kick out. Sifu Lau uses a cross step to close the gap. Then she uses her right hand to grab the Jiang point on the shoulder to inflict pain. Also, she has used her right leg to hook Wong's left leg to make him lose balance and fall. Number 13.
毒蛇缠身。
Poisonous snake coils over body. Wong turns to the left to dissolve Sifu Lau's previous method. Simultaneously, he uses his right hand to trap Sifu Lau's right hand on his left shoulder. Wong circles his left elbow outward to inward. As Sifu Lau attempts to evade Wong's attack, he continues to circle his hand to bring her wrist over his shoulder with her palm facing upwards. Wong grabs Sifu Lau's upper arm with both hands and pulls her elbow to his body. Number 14.
翻身拖肘。
Turn around and lift elbow. Sifu Lau uses her left hand to grab Wong's right wrist. He uses her right hand for a reverse grab and steps forward with her left leg. Sifu Lau turns her back to Wong and uses her back and waist to stick to the right side of his body. She pulls Wong's right arm over her left shoulder, then pulls down on his wrist. Number 15.
小缠厮手。
Little silk reeling hand. Wong quickly moves forward to dissolve the lock and turns to face Sifu Lau. He uses his left hand to trap Sifu Lau's right hand on his right wrist, and catches her right wrist with his right hand and presses downward. Number 16.
大缠丝手
Big silk reeling hand. Sifu Lau steps forward with her left foot, threading her left hand underneath Wang's right arm and on top of his hand to pull down. Number 17.
反外扳肘
From outside push-away elbow. Wang follows the movement of Sifu Lau's previous method, using his left hand to hook her right hand. At the same time, Wang uses his right hand to press Sifu Lau's left elbow to lock her wrist and arm. Sifu Lau uses her right hand to seize Wang's left hand, quickly followed by her left hand. Sifu Lau steps with her right leg to pivot, then pulls Wang's right arm over her left shoulder. Sifu Lau pulls down to crack Wang's elbow. Number 19.
金鸡独立
Rooster stand on one leg. Wang uses his right hand to press down on Sifu Lau's Bai point on the top of her head or grab her hair and pull back. Simultaneously, Wang uses his right knee to strike Sifu Lau's Mingmen point on the spine. Number 20.
拉腕扣肘
Pull out, underneath, elbow strike. Sifu Lau follows the movement of Wang's previous method, sinking her body down and grabs Wang's left wrist with both hands. She steps her right leg behind his left leg, passing below his arm. She uses her right elbow to lock Wang's left elbow. Number 21.
闪步推肩
Evade step. Wang uses his left hand to reverse grab Sifu Lau's left wrist and drops his shoulder. Wang steps with his right foot to turn around and uses his right hand to press Sifu Lau's Jiangjin point on the shoulder. Number 22.
扣腕夹肘
Grab wrist, then elbow. Sifu Lau traps Wang's right hand with her right hand. She uses her left elbow to press down on his right elbow from the outside. Her right forefinger claws Wang's palm and hurts his wrist. This is followed with a strike to the throat. Number 23.
野马分鬃
White horse parts mane. Wang uses his left hand to capture Sifu Lau's Neguan point on her left wrist and pulls it. At the same time, Wang extends his right elbow straight outwards to use his shoulder to press up her left armpit by stepping his leg behind Sifu Lau's left leg. Wang can take her down to the ground. skull. Wang steps back with his right leg. His left hand sticks to Sifu Lau's arm to grab her left wrist. He twists Sifu Lau's arm to expose the back of her head and grab nostril. Sifu Lau steps forward with her right hand and pivots a shoulder to dissolve the hold. She reverses the left hand grips to her advantage. She pivots to face Wang and uses her right fingers to poke up to his nostrils. Number 29.
朝下按指
Pull down finger. Wang slides his thumbs beneath Sifu Lau's palm. He widens his stance and sinks down. Then he presses forward with his thumbs and pulls back with his little fingers to split the thumb and the fingers. Number 30.
拍碗冲霄
Hit wrists, face the sky. Sifu Lau sinks to dissolve the lock and slaps down on Wang's right wrist with her left hand. She works Wang's right thumb with both hands. Number 31.
转身抄肘
Turn body elbow. Wang steps back with his left leg to dissolve the lock. He grabs the thumb again and straightens his arms. Maintaining his hold on Sifu Lau, Wang continues to turn, wrapping his left arm over her elbow. He locks Sifu Lau's elbow behind his back. Number 32.
仙人幻影
Immortal's Magic Hidden Step. Sifu Lau grabs Wang's wrist and pulls it down to protect her elbow. She steps forward into bow stance to break Wang's technique. Number 33.
外扳推肘
Outside sticky hand. Wang must release his hold on Sifu Lau's wrist or fall. He shifts to grab her left wrist with his left hand and her elbow with his right hand. Wang steps forward with his right leg to lock Sifu Lau's elbow. Number 34.
叶底藏花
Under the leaf. Sifu Lau reaches under her arm and between Wang's arm and seizes both of his wrists. She pulls Wang's right arm and twists his arms under each other. Number 35.
左肩扛肘
Left shoulder push-up elbow. Wang pulls his left hand backwards with a step and grabs Sifu Lau's right wrist with both hands. He pivots beneath Sifu Lau's arm and locks her elbow over his shoulder. Number 36.
伸左喉门
Deep lock throat. Sifu Lau dissolves the lock by turning her elbow over, then steps around to Wong's front. She presses her right arm upward into Wong's throat as she presses the back of his neck downward with her left hand. Number 37.
狸猫上树，
Big cat climbs the tree. Wong grabs the base of Sifu Lau's spine with his left hand and hooks her right leg with his left leg. At this point, both partners break, falls backward to escape the last technique, then caught kicks back to standing. Meanwhile, executes a tornado kick. Both partners return to an on-guard position as in the opening, then resume the next sequence. Number 38.
以武会友，
Uses martial arts to meet friends. Partners begins with their right wrists crossed. Number 39.
拧背屈指，
Curled